This gentleman right here is called Clyde Smith. He's better known as the Cub Doctor. He's come over here all the way from Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. Does anybody know what's special about Lock Haven, Pennsylvania?
Decal?
No, but there are some being made there, okay? The Lock Haven, Pennsylvania is where the Piper factory was originally, where most of the Pipers that were ever built were made right there as far as the fabric-covered airplanes. Your airplanes, more than likely, were built at the factory at Piper, okay? One of those things, Clyde, his dad, I'm going to turn it over to him. Tell him a little bit about your history.
Now, it's in my blood. My dad started work at Piper Aircraft in 1941, about 3 years after they moved there. And he had his private pilot license, so they hired him. He started working in the inspection department, got very familiar with airplanes, and then they started the flight test department, experimental flight test, and he became a test pilot and headed up that department up through the 1950s. I was born in 1947, so it was in my blood. I grew up in aviation and got my pilot's license in 1968, worked for Piper there for 17 years, worked over in Vero Beach, Florida at the Piper plant there for 2 years. And now I'm self-employed. I just do restoration work and technical support, representing the older fabric models of airplanes like you guys have here.
Pretty cool, man. So what we have here is a walking encyclopedia, okay? One of the things, Clyde has always been very helpful to me and my brother Ron. He's one of the reasons that we do what we do. He's the reason that a lot of people do what they do. I mean, it's a, you know, the history behind the Piper Corporation and these airplanes. I mean, I just don't think, you ever think Mr. Piper thought they would last this long?
I'm sure not.
Yeah. So it's one of those things, there's so many different things. But today he's going to do the water transfer, the Bear logo, which is it's a difficult thing to do, but it is how it was done back since day one. It's a water transfer decal, so it takes a few minutes to do. When you guys are over here, just kind of watch, see what happens. It's a tricky little process, but when it's done, it is really, really cool. Kind of like on the cherry on top of the sundae. And so this beautiful 1945 is fixing to get her little cherry, okay? All right? So stand by and watch.
So we take 11 and a half minus 4.5.
11 and a half down minus 4.5.
Minus 4.5.
What'd you take?
Right here, piece of tape.
What we can do.
All right.
Okay.
All right, what's the
The
measure?
measurement instructions is right in the middle, so we're trying to figure out where the outer border is going to be.
Because each one of those decals is a little bit different. And you can't have more.
Center line.
All right, so we're going to do 5.5.
Run another piece of tape in there. Beautiful.
One of the things I want to tell you guys, when I do tapes, when I'm painting and everything, and this is the same process, stick it at the top, stick it at the bottom, and then pat it down. If you've got a bump or imperfection and you just try to rub it, you'll cause the tape to walk. It'll kind of get crooked on you. So if you'll pat it down first and then rub it, now it's going to be straight. It's a bad spot doing it like this.
I gotta get a good one. Okay. Let me get one good one. I'll leave you.
Does that make sure it's up enough, Clyde, you think?
15 seconds. Oh, we didn't clean the tail off.
Yeah, we didn't clean that off.
That is cool.
Pull too fast, it'll tear it.
It'll tear the sticker.
Okay. What you need, boss? Yep.
That look.
Yep, that's good. Wanna touch it on that?
There's a piece of leather right here. It should be off.
It's just barely touching the top, Clyde. I'm gonna move that top tape for you in this second, okay?
Oh, that's. We don't need it now.
It's barely touching. Watch out.
Got it? Felt grip.
Okay, you want some water?
Yeah.
Give him some water. How much more you want?
That's, I just felt some grip.
Yeah. I'll clean this other side off.
But I'm starting from the middle and 360 degrees around, just going out, squeegeeing any suds or bubbles or anything out from underneath. So this is just like you painted it. That's paint film is really what it is.
Boss, be ready if it needs it. Okay.
It's best, you know, if you're going to use riv nuts and stuff like that, put all that stuff measured in.